Good evening. We are live here from Bahia, Mississippi, right here at Sweet Swine of Mine Grill and Smoker Superstore. And Mark Lambert's around here somewhere. We got Dusty here. We got Mr. Pineapple himself, Daniel Haley. You can't get over that, man.
We'll have to change that.
If you see, I got my popsicle shirt on tonight. Thank you for Academy Sports for getting that to me so quickly. And we're good. We got TikTok up tonight. We got Facebook. We got YouTube. Y'all come check us out. We got folks from Massachusetts on TikTok. Bradley Coulter says, "Are you guys coming to the Royal?" Mark Lambert will be at the Royal. Y'all go check him out and say hi. Dusty Wally will be at the Royal. And what we got going on tonight?
National Biscuit Month.
Yeah. Hey, we found out that September is National Biscuit Month. We didn't know that, but we needed a good excuse to make biscuits anyway, didn't we?
But we're all in with that.
I'm completely fine with any time you make biscuits.
Yes.
Then we had some friends of ours, Miss Rita, bring by some homemade warm apple butter. And that is the finest apple butter you have ever seen.
Let me tell you a story about that now.
She said she put that in a crock pot. She cut up the apples about 7 o'clock last night and ran it in the crock pot all night long. Opened that stuff up, and I was like, man, Miss Rita, that's probably the best smelling candle. You can't put a better smelling candle in your house than a whole.
I don't think so.
Whole pot of cut up apples.
That's when we started talking about gumbo candles and whatnot.
Yeah, we need that. How does that happen?
I mean, I could get down with a bacon candle or gumbo candle or jambalaya candle, fried chicken candle.
Yeah.
Chicken and dumpling candle.
Oh, you got you a fan here on TikTok. Bradley Coulter says been killing it with the sweet swine pork injection.
You
awesome
know this,
stuff.
man.
Hey, that's a 7-time world champion recipe right there. It all starts with the pork injection, right?
The pork injection is a proven winner.
Sweet Brian O'Mine.
That's right. It's a proven winner. It's about to go into a new container, by the way.
Oh, really?
We're going to take it out of the bottle and put it in a pouch like everybody else. Everybody seems like it gets lost a little bit on the shelf.
Sealable bag. Yeah, I like that.
Because it looks like a rub, even though it's not. It's got stickers on it and it says Brian, but we're going to put it in the bag and make it easier for everybody.
That's right.
And it's resealable. No, the bottles are too, but people want a bag, we can give them in the bag.
That's right. That's right. It looks a little different on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it's going to stand out a little more. Let's see.
What up, everybody? Prayers for these folks that got affected by this crazy
nut job
person last night.
And animal is what you got to put
last week. So prayers for all those folks because they need it.
I'm gonna tell you, I saw a lot of people say, prayers for Memphis, and there's a lot of things that made last night different. Man, there's people going on in Memphis every night
in every corner of the city.
And I don't know whether it was different because this man got some news attention or whatever, but there's probably just as many carjackings, just as many murders, just as many shootings.
He just kind of made it around.
You just didn't know where he was going, and that's what made it kind of scary. And it was one man, and he didn't seem like he cared a whole lot for life, or his life, or anybody else's. So
animal, it wouldn't really. I wouldn't even call him a man.
Just like much of the rest of the world, me included, Memphis needs Jesus. That's about all we need. I saw somebody today post something that said Memphis needs Batman. I was like, man, you spelled Jesus wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see who we got on here. John Schultz from Madison, Wisconsin. KB says, Ashley, your shirt is awesome. I think so too.
It's quite nice.
I mean, Daniel likes it because he bought one. And we need to get Mark Lambert one and put old school. We were talking about that. How about embroidered old school right there? That'd be like a good comp shirt. John Schultz said he did a pork butt using your kit today.
Aha.
And thank you, Mike Brown just said, but thank you to all the law enforcement in
Mike
the area.
Brown, where the heck are you?
Where are you, Mike Brown? But thank you to all our law enforcement, including South Haven PD and Memphis and Shelby County Sheriff and all that. If you don't know, the guy last night dipped down into South Haven, and South Haven pursued him, and that's what led to his capture. So thank you for South Haven Police Department, Memphis Police Department. It's just been a rough week for Memphis. It really has been, and I wish that our area was in the news for more positive things. And but right now it's just a lot of evil, and it's sad, it's very heartbreaking, and there's a lot of people that are just tired of what's happening, tired of what's transpiring in this world for sure. Hey, also on a brighter note, our Buckaroo is in a photo contest. Our good dog Buck is in a photo contest. Y'all can vote every hour on the hour. Make sure you vote. There's a link on Old School with Mark and Ashley's Facebook page. There's a link on Sweet Swine of Mine's Facebook page. So y'all go there, vote for Buck every hour. Set an alarm on your phone for every hour. Wake up, vote for Buck. So you do that. Got stuck working late and just got home because you had me at Biscuits. Exactly. Biscuits are the way to go. If you've seen, one of our first shows we did, we made our own sausage using chicken sausage, made our own gravy, stuff like that. But Mark showed me some Butterflip Biscuits is what I call them, because you melt butter in a pan and in a cast iron skillet, and you flip them biscuits in that butter and gives them good crust. And so we're going to do that tonight. And man, it's just my favorite way to make biscuits. Now, I'm not saying I always do this because, it makes a mess a little bit. But if I've got time, I'm going to make these biscuits because they're really good.
You got to have a little salt because we have bottom of the barrel unsalted butter. So I don't know what communist left unsalted butter here, but we're going to make up for it with this box of salt.
I don't know what commie likes unsalted butter.
That's right.
So we're just going to put a few pinches of this here salt
in there.
And that'll offset our lack of salt in the butter.
I got you. So again, if you're just now joining us, we thank y'all for watching. Share it with as many folks as you like to. And man, we just have a good time of fun, fellowship, and food. We got some good friends here as always. We're going to have a good time regardless. And we're going to talk about some contests that we got coming up and some of our guys that are here that are going to compete in World Foods. And they're testing out some different stuff here while we're all here. So that's always a good time for us. So, but we got some very creative people here in the ancillary world. And
my butter.
You put it in the pan.
No, I had another stick.
Yeah. All I saw was that stick right there. Jeff Poland says, got to practice wings tonight. Wish I was there. So there's a lot of people practicing for some different stuff. Dan Hodson. Good show, guys. Thank you. We're trying, man. We're trying.
So this recipe comes out with 4 cups of white lily flour.
Yeah. 4 cups of white lily flour.
Self-rising flour.
Self-rising. And then we shred a whole stick of butter.
Yeah, it works better if you freeze it.
Yeah. Is it a whole stick or half?
For 4 cups, it's a whole stick.
It's a whole stick. That's
for
what I thought.
2 cups is a half.
Yeah. But we're making as many biscuits as we possibly can.
Probably going to wind up being about 2 pans of this small skillet work.
Yeah.
So you can shred this. If you want to put it in pats and cut it in with a biscuit cutter, feel free to do that.
But this right here, this method right here seems to work the best.
It works real nice.
Especially the colder the beer, the colder the butter, the better.
The better is right.
Say that 3 times.
My old self kind of kicked in. The colder the beer, the better. That was the case too.
Well, yeah. Kind of.
I like Connie.
So you'll have to get in and rake it out a little bit. That's why you want it as frozen as possible. Just
Yeah.
makes it better. Because it
All right.
doesn't stick as bad. All like that.
So we got. I'll be at work this weekend, but Mark, you got
Millington,
Millington Goat Days.
Yep.
Oh, just think about
Get down.
it. Salt.
Salted even.
Salted even.
Man,
Get on.
I launched too soon.
All right, so we got Millington Goat Days this weekend. Then what you got on the 17th?
We're doing the water tower, right?
That's 24.
That's the 24th.
Oh, 17th.
Nothing? Pool day?
corn. I'm going to corn.
You're going to
There's
Corn?
something.
I'm going to Ashland this weekend.
Ashland this weekend for a state contest?
There's something, but I don't have nothing on there.
Corn?
Seems like there's something.
I
there.
got a deal around the house, but
If I can get by with it, I ain't going nowhere.
I got you.
You say Corinth the 17th?
Mm-hmm. It's steak and ribs.
Steak and ribs. And
So-
then the 24th, we got the Hernando Water Tower Festival. How to Barbecue Right is sponsoring that big deal, and man, we're gonna be ready to go. We're gonna have a good time.
I brought the shirts tonight.
Did you really? I'm an honorary member of the pit crew.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome.
And so is he. And so is he.
You get one.
You get a shirt.
He's
And you
handing
get a
out
shirt.
shirts like Oprah. You get a shirt. You get a shirt.
So, okay, we said 4 cups of white lily self-rising flour,
1 stick of butter, cold,
cold shredded.
shredded into the flour.
We don't measure the buttermilk.
Salt
Salt because we had unsalted butter.
because we had unsalted
If you
butter.
got salted
the
butter,
Tommy
oh,
brought,
yeah, that's
Tommy
right.
brought butter.
Can't believe it. I don't know who did that.
I don't know.
Some kind of recipe that calls for that.
You best believe I'm never bringing unsalted butter.
No.
in this place. Never again.
And
Right
so
never.
this right here is just one of them deals you just have to wing it.
Yeah,
And this
Yeah.
may not be. We may have to put a little regular milk.
regular milk.
Because I ain't got very much buttermilk.
Good evening.
And so you're gonna stir this
That'll
around
There's
until
so
you
much
get your
go-
consistency right.
There's so much going on in this building.
Oh yeah, it's just crazy.
There's a lot of squirrels running around.
Mucho.
Mucho squirrels.
And see, that's funny enough. This is getting a good little sticky
Yeah, it's getting there, ain't it?
batter going on. And you're going to stir it around until you get rid of all the flour. You want the flour to be gone. And it can be just a little sticky because you're going to put some flour on the surface to flatten it out.
That's right.
And that's going to dry it some. So a little sticky is just fine. That consistency right there, as you can see, works out real nice. You don't want to overwork it. You just want to make sure you incorporate all the flour.
Yeah.
Get rid of all your dry ingredients.
KB just said something about the bomb pot water. I think that was a seasonal deal because I went to Walmart the other day.
I couldn't find it.
I couldn't find any. Now we found every other kind of flavor, and wild cherry, that's pretty good. And key lime's pretty good, but hadn't seen any bomb pot water here in a minute. So this is a very easy biscuit recipe. If I can make biscuits, and I never have done biscuits any different now that Mark
Ain't had
Anderson-
any farmer training.
I ain't had any farmer training. If I can do it, anybody can.
Hey, do we have a fryer going for the chicken?
No, we need to get that going.
Fire it up.
Fire it up.
Fire it up.
I put a little extra Earl in it. I just got to turn her
We
on.
got Miss Carrie Ann Sharp watching the show as always.
The old Hot Mess Express.
Hot Mess Express. She got her hair cut off. She cut her hair off.
What?
Appreciate you tonight.
Oh,
She
look under the red box in the tray.
She got short hair. Michael M. We just talked about this recipe 4 cups. I said quarts. 4 cups of white lily flour,
Here you go. There's another one.
self-rising. All right, 4 cups of that. Then 1 stick of butter, cold, shredded up, like do a cheese grater. All right. Then pour in your buttermilk till it gets to about this consistency right here, sticky.
Stir it around until all your flour's gone.
All your flour's gone, and then because you're gonna put some more flour on here, you still want this sticky down here.
So you're gonna stick to your hands, put a little flour on top, so when you turn it out,
And these are the best biscuits.
and you turn that over, and now you can press that out.
Simple biscuits. Look at that.
These are gonna be good, tender biscuits. Now I'm gonna fold it once. I flattened it out, folded it once, fold it the other way. I'm gonna flatten it out.
We're making homemade biscuits.
I'm gonna fold it
There
this
on
way,
TikTok.
and I'm gonna flatten it out. And you see I'm still a little bit wet. I'm gonna add me a little more flour on top of that. I'm gonna flatten it out again until I get my consistency. I don't want a real wet dough.
This is a feel thing. This is not a recipe thing. This is a feel thing. And once it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you feel comfortable with it, you'll always know that feel of how this biscuit dough feels. You keep folding it, put some more dry.
And see, I'm running. My dough is starting to stick a mite, so I'm just gonna come in here with a little more flour.
Yeah, KB, I'll send it to you, bud.
And you'll get a few more layers each time you do this.
And the
Let's see.
more layers, the better the biscuit.
So now you notice when I pick it up, it's not sticking to the board.
That's right.
So it's not sticking. I can go on and pat my dough out. I'm gonna put a little more on top.
My mama just asked me, are they as good as Nanny's? Mama, don't talk to me
Don't
about
put me
my
on the-
grandma.
put you on the
Don't
spot.
put me on the spot about my grandmama's biscuit. It's just a different biscuit.
So we're gonna do that. You
Yeah,
can
I
use
mean-
anything sharp you want to come with,
I mean, my grandma said I should have been a preacher or a politician.
and you can cut them as high, thick as you want. I don't like them just terrible thick.
Look at there.
You can get them as tall as you want them.
I do mine a little taller.
You do yours taller.
I do mine just a little bit taller. Make this batch like you want to.
It's one of them deals you can make them as tall as you want.
It's just more things to put gravy on.
True. All we're doing now, you can use the top of a glass, y'all. Whatever you want to use to cut these out.
Mike Brown says, and using a biscuit cutter? What happened to Mom's cup or can?
Well, I just happen to have a biscuit cutter.
And this looked like Grandmama's biscuit cutter anyway. So
It is.
it's Grandmama's biscuit cutter, Mike Brown. It's just as good. Oh,
One.
all right.
Oh, I still have enough.
The melted butter. All right, so you got a half a stick of butter, right? Half a stick of butter.
Yeah, 3/4.
3/4 stick of butter melted in your cast iron skillet, right?
Then you're gonna lay them in there and flip them over.
That's why I call them Butterflip Biscuits.
Lay them in there, flip them over.
That's right.
Lay them in there, flip them over. Pow. Lay them in there, flip them over. Now, if you got one of them big cast iron skillets, like one of them 12 inches, this recipe will fill it. You may have to jam them a little, but it will fill it. This recipe is gonna make 2 of these full. We'll make another one here shortly. And I'm gonna jam them together so they're gonna rise real good.
Yeah.
And the more you jam them together, make sure they touch them better when they're together.
Hey, you call them community biscuits. They like to get together.
That's right. And so you want to make sure you got enough to coat them biscuits in buttershred.
It's Greg with 2 G's and no cheese.
That's right. That's what they're supposed to look like. Right there.
Right there.
They're going in the red box at 400.
400 for how many minutes?
It's still like good till they're done. But
Till they
I'm gonna
done.
say,
About
it's about
15, 20?
yeah, 17 minutes is usually somewhere.
Yeah, 15, in between 15, 20. I had to back up a little bit because he was splattering that butter. And couldn't get any on my pocket.
Shrapnel.
I mean, you got flour on my keyboard over here. I got to.
professional environment.
Exactly. Exactly.
We're gonna go now. Here's the deal, y'all. Just because that made the pan doesn't mean
Do you use char logs or something different?
these in the red box. We just use some briquettes this time.
Briquettes. If you use char logs in the red box, you need to be very careful how many you use.
No more than 9.
Yeah,
No more than 9.
6 to 9.
6 to 9. Full char log.
Yeah, 6 full ones probably.
Yeah.
And so, what you're gonna do, y'all, is you're gonna come back in here and you're gonna turn that dough around a little bit, turn it on itself. Make sure you got flour on it. And then you're going to flatten that dude back out. And these are all our scraps. Now, Maynard wanted a piggy biscuit.
Piggy biscuit.
So we're going to cut that one out now. We're going to fry this one, right?
Yep. Fried biscuit.
Fried biscuit.
Bad said no one ever.
Yeah.
Now, that little biscuit looked pretty tight. Look at that.
Look at that.
Ain't it cute?
Yeah, that's what I was excited. That little biscuit went to the market.
Ain't it cute?
I'm gonna tell you, all this biscuit rolling out show makes me in the mood for some dumplings because that's what I remind. When you start rolling out some flour and milk,
It just kind of calls for it.
it
doesn't
calls for it.
Well, dumplings will have to go down soon. The first little cold snap, I think that's going to be our calling card.
Dumplings and gumbo. We got called for gumbo.
We got called for gumbo.
I'm
Now,
gonna tell you.
one more time, y'all. We got another. Now, here's the thing to remember. Each time you take your scraps and mold them back together,
You need to fold them up.
you're going to have to roll them in on something. But each time you do it, each one of them biscuits is going to get a little tougher and a little tougher.
Yeah,
Just know that. It's not a big deal.
because you done worked it a lot.
You
right?
done worked it. Yeah, just be prepared for it to be a little tougher biscuit. It's still going to be good.
Yeah,
But just know
it's not gonna be as tender of a biscuit as that first one.
it is not. And you might have looked like somebody took a bite out of it.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what? They ain't got to be perfect. And I've got one little biscuit left here. And we'll ball that up and we'll throw it in the fryer with this other.
That's right. You might throw that in the fryer and put some brown sugar. I mean, put some sugar and cinnamon on it.
Come on.
That might be all right.
Come on. So, if you got something sharp and round, you can cut your biscuits out. And you know, if you don't want to do that, you can keep your biscuit dough wet like it was. Put a little oil on rub a little oil on your hands.
And you can pat them out.
You can pinch it off and just pinch it off in a little handful. And you can, because of all the butter in your pan, you can drop those, they're called drop biscuits.
Drop biscuits, yeah.
Just pinch off that wet dough and drop them in the pan and flip them over, and you'll have drop biscuits.
My grandmother used to do this.
Yeah.
Just pat them out like
Yep,
that.
you can do that. You can make them as pretty or as rustic as you want.
Yeah. Artesian.
It's
Is
artisanal.
that artisanal? That's right. That's what happens when you can't cut well. People say, "Oh, that's a rough cut.
Oh, that's rustic.
Rustic cut." That means you don't have knife skills like me. All your vegetables aren't the same size.
That's rustic.
That's rustic. What's happening over here?
So,
What? Is that black and white? Is that intentional? Yes. Okay.
we got biscuits going.
It's some intentional stuff happening over here.
Now we got our chicken cutlets. So,
My grandma used to pop open a can.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, my grandmother made great homemade biscuits. My granddaddy liked pop biscuits.
oh yeah, I like white biscuits.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
this is
hard
one of
to
the
put-
easiest things for chicken dumplings.
That's right. But it's hard to put meat in between my grandmother's biscuits. She made a little thinner biscuit.
Yeah.
It was good for like butter and K-Rose and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, but
Apple butter and whatnot.
apple butter and whatnot. But it was kind of harder to put meat in between. So
Mhm.
my granddaddy liked fried bologna biscuits, and He'd get pop can of biscuits, fry some bologna, and can't get much better than that.
I don't know where y'all get your chicken these days, but where we get it, it's like these chickens pumping iron.
Yeah, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger chicken.
The breasts are this thick and this wide, and it's like, where do they come from? So what we have to do is we lay them down flat, we get our knife, and we cut through the side like this is chicken breast, and we'll cut it in half almost all the way through and then fold it over and butterfly it to make it thinner so it'll fry better.
Yeah.
Then get your food service film or your saran wrap, put it on your cutting board, lay it over so you're not splashing chicken shrapnel all over your kitchen. And then get your rolling pin and whoop it and flatten it out until it's all a little thinner and it's all one even thickness. And it'll change. It'll really help your texture and make it fry quicker. And you can fry it real hot where your batter is nice and crispy and it's still done all the way through.
And them thick old chicken breasts sometimes are tough, man.
Tough and dry.
This working induction.
No.
Poached eggs.
Oh, in that pot.
Oh, you poaching them?
Pour the gravy in there and stick it over on the grill.
You poaching?
Oh, yeah.
Yo!
This is Benedict, man. What are you thinking?
Come on, man. So I got just a dab of buttermilk left in here, and it ain't much.
You got some regular and then some vinegar?
I got some regular link. It's low. You can't make real good buttermilk with low fat milk. Kind of need full fat.
You need full fat. I've tried to tell people that full fat makes the world go around. And I mean, you know, they tell you to be skinny and all that. I'm like,
and if you have this
fat's
kind of
in,
milk,
baby, fat's flavor.
if you can find this kind of milk, this is Kroger, but if you can find milk in a container like this, it lasts so much longer.
Because your refrigerator light doesn't get to it.
Yeah, we don't buy that. We don't use that much milk, but this stuff lasts. And this says November 3rd, and I've had it in there for a good month.
Yeah.
So
the expiration dates on those, on these containers like this, are not near about as bad.
if you don't drink a lot of milk, you can have this around and it lasts a long time without going bad. There's all kinds of public service announcements tonight.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. Charles Martin says, "Hi, y'all, from an old hippie in the backwoods of Georgia."
Hey,
Charles Martin, how you doing?
hey, Mama need.
Yeah. Nakia says Mark Lambert always has the special vocab shrapnel and whooping mixed in with a little woo woo.
Well,
And then Michael M says organic milk lasts a month. No joke. I thought it was all organic.
not necessarily. They're kind of according to what you feed your cows. I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
But this stuff in that container makes a big difference. We're just gonna hit them. If I hit all buttermilk, that's what I'd use, y'all.
Yeah,
But we don't have all buttermilk, and it's no big deal.
that's right.
We're gonna kind of wet these down. If you didn't have nothing, it's no big deal. We're just gonna wet them a little bit so we get a good crust. Because as thin as that chicken is, that crust is gonna be hot. That crust is gonna get brown real fast, and as thin as it is, they're gonna cook all the way through.
That's right.
That's the whole key, is making it to where it cooks evenly and all the way through.
And it's gonna be a good chicken cutlet.
Really, real nice.
Real nice. So I don't know. I heard there might be some gravy that's gonna go on top of this, and then I just heard about some poached egg or something. So I can't wait on this deal.
So I'm gonna say, I gotta go look. I wrote it down where I found out about this Redneck Benedict. Leone restaurant. It's in Wakefield, New Hampshire. Correct me.
Wait, somebody in New Hampshire has something called Redneck Benedict?
Redneck Benedict. Yeah, I went to eat breakfast there with Rick Surratt. I think it's Leone.
Yeah.
In Wakefield, or maybe it's Wolfboro. I think it's Wakefield. Anyway, that's where I saw the Redneck Benedict for the first time, and this ain't full on. Yeah, I guess it is. It ain't full on redneck. But we got fried chicken. Yeah, okay, it is. It's
Yeah.
redneck. But then it was sausage. We had sausage on a biscuit with gravy and poached egg. So You want a wet one there to get some of that
I
flour
don't
off?
know. I don't want to touch any like buttons here yet. I'll just clean that up after the show.
That's the safe way.
Because if I touch something, then we go off the air or something.
Now, you can use seasoned flour. What I mean by seasoned, Creole seasoned is what I usually do.
Yeah.
But this is LeBlanc's seasoned chicken, shrimp, and veggie fry. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
Most of you don't have this, and I'm sure I hate it for you, but if you can find this, you can find it Big Muddy, right?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
I got to go restock. Is that my last piece of the bag?
Come on, save me.
That stuff, he makes a fish fry. We're going to add just a little bit of flour to make it go a little further. He makes fish fry. He makes.
Or do I just have the fish fry?
I don't know that you had both at one time.
Okay. Do it?
They were the best. They're the yellow can Creole.
Man.
This fish fry, the chicken fry, their crawfish boil. Kim LeBlanc in Gonzales, Louisiana, does an awesome job with some really good seasoning. He makes it himself and bottles it himself in his shop behind his house.
Man, we're going to have to go see him when we go on our boot ad
there is
tour.
no doubt. We're going to Kim LeBlanc because I'm going to have to stock up too.
Yeah.
So
It might be a good time for me to stock up too if we're going down there.
Yes.
No shipping, baby.
Our fryer's up to $2.75.
All right. So we got our chicken pounded out thin, cut, butterflied, because these are some big chicken breasts. We got them sitting in buttermilk, part buttermilk, part regular milk, because we didn't have enough buttermilk. But then we got our flour and our seasoned flour over here. We're going to put a nice crust on them and fry them up.
Yep.
Man, it's just been a lot of stuff going on this week. It really has. It's been crazy around here in the news wise and stuff like that. There's been a lot of evil going on. And
We're going to conquer it with biscuits.
Yeah, if everybody just would eat a biscuit and love Jesus, then this world would be a lot
Full
better.
on. That's right.
Yeah. And the Queen of England died today?
Oh, I heard she was like going downhill.
No, she died today. I mean, she was 95, 96 years old, man.
Queen for
70 years. Queen Elizabeth II.
The second.
Yeah. I'm actually the first.
what's that all that? Barely 300.
Hey, yeah, she keeps bucking. Oh goodness. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm trying not to be insensitive about this, but I don't know what our country's like. There's some people in America that are just fascinated with the royal family.
I know, right?
Like it's on the news. I mean, like anytime they do something, it's on the news. I'm not saying Queen Elizabeth didn't have a great life and she didn't do a lot of great things, but they ain't from here.
There's a whole lot of other stuff going on here.
My Joe Wilson said my post 1776 home don't celebrate no royal family.
What did he say? Something about? He said something about Bob and Broken Bow died.
Yeah, he said the Queen the Queen of England died, but Bob from Broken Bow died. It wasn't in the news.
That's right. I kind of know where Broken Bow's at.
I know you do. I know you do.
Yeah, that wasn't in the news. I mean, come on.
I mean, I'm not trying to be insensitive by any means. I know she did a lot for her country and she served her country very well, but it's not American. So, we stopped being under rule of that king a long time ago. And more people was worried about the King of Kings instead of the Queen of England, then we'd be all right. We'd be all right, wouldn't we?
Man, no finer word been said.
Hey, Jesus wants to make you a part of the royal family too.
That's
He
right.
is. You come be a part of the royal family, not just dream about it. And that wasn't a political statement or anything like that. I wouldn't believe
neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. Somebody said. But yeah, so it's been a lot of stuff going on. I don't really even.
People getting kidnapped, shot,
Still in airplanes.
Oh yeah, still
there.
airplanes.
We didn't see. I mean,
Circled my mother-in-law's house and my son's school that day.
you know, all that went on the same day, and that kind of just got kind of brushed underneath the rug.
Same day as the
Lady got kidnapped in Memphis. I'm gonna tell y'all that hit kind of close to home. That happened at the corner of Central and Zach Curlin. I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Zach Curlin. That's it.
My wife's school where she works is at Zach Curlin.
Is it on the South Campus?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So you have to turn right there at Central, off Central to Zach Curlin to get to her job every day. She turns right there every day.
Just past the old railroad tracks, right?
Yeah.
I kind of went to school and lived right there for many a year.
University of Memphis when it was Memphis State, right?
That's right.
Yeah, at the Earthquake Center. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my wife works right there at the elementary school, campus elementary school.
So y'all see what we're doing here? This is nothing crazy. This is just bread and chicken. It's not. Now, if you wanted it like a big old thick crust on it, you could put a little egg in here.
Yeah, and then double dip it.
Double dip if you wanted. You could even just dust it in flour, then go into your milk and back in your flour and get a really good thicker crust. But
that's something to get a hold of you, Dana. You suck up some pepper. Don't snort that flour now. Thanks.
We're gonna have it on a biscuit. It don't have to be thick.
Bad habits.
I mean, come on now. Fryer's good to go.
Well, chicken's ready to go.
Wow.
Who's manning that thing? Good deal.
We're about to have some fried chicken cutlet.
Man, yeah. We about to have a biscuit. Because before the gravy gets ready, I want to put me some apple butter on a hot one. Just a little half of one. Now, I mean,
Y'all can do this with chicken like we just did. If you happen to have a pork loin, you can take a pork loin and cut it down to that same thickness, pound it out real thin, and ready to fry that pork loin.
I like pork tenderloin on a biscuit. It's fine.
That's a thing for Mississippi gas station food. Pork loin, tenderloin on a biscuit.
Yeah.
Now when you go to Iowa, you'll see
a sandwich.
You'll see pork tenderloin.
Yeah.
And they'll take that tenderloin, butterfly it out, pound it out to big thin cutlet, fry it, and they'll put it on a bun with mayo and pickle. And that Iowa pork tenderloin sandwich is the thing. So you can do that with chicken fried steak. You can do it with chicken. You can do it with pork, deer steak, duck.
Yeah.
You can deep fry your dove, which is in the season right now.
You don't have to put any cream cheese or bacon on that.
You don't need that.
Yeah, that's right. He said pork loin.
Loin.
Question mark. Well, it's spelled Loin, right?
Yeah.
But it's pronounced lawn.
Loin.
Pork loin.
Pork loin.
Exactly. What's up, my homies? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Patrick, who? Patrick?
Which one? Which Patrick who?
Patrick Rona Kiva? I don't know, man. Patrick.
How you doing, Pat?
Hey, Patrick. Look like you fishing in your profile picture there. You having a good time? Patrick, tell me where you from. Carrie Ann Sharp says, I hope the food turns out good, as delicious as it sounds. I think this is the first meal you guys have made that I haven't turned up my nose to. What?
Come on now.
this nasty weather making me sleepy, so I'm calling in early and have a wonderful night. Carrie Ann, have a wonderful night too. But hey, this food, we hadn't eaten a thing that was bad. Have we had anything bad here?
Beef chop in a can?
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm talking about stuff we made. I'm not talking about no milk stomach of a cow. Good gracious, that was nasty.
Turn your stomach.
Man, I'd rather eat potty meat for the rest of my life. Potty meat, viney sausages than eat that ever again. That adobo last week, son? That's real.
You're gonna make that the house, ain't you?
Yeah. I mean, that was real good.
Yes.
Caitlin
yes.
Crane, how you doing?
Hey, Caitlin.
Y'all tearing it up on the steak circuit, and Brandon's always tearing up the ancillaries. So Trump Power Barbecue, our steak team, they are doing it. What about them biscuits, my homie?
Oh, they're coming on.
They coming on?
You need this on?
All right. Uh-oh, this one off.
Turn it off.
Eggs are.
All right,
ready?
so
Biscuits ain't far.
biscuits ain't far.
Chicken's getting done, a little at a time.
The eggs will be, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, we're coming on strong, y'all.
Hope to see y'all on the trail soon. Yeah, I hope so. I hadn't cooked steak in a minute. It's been since the end of June.
No, I hadn't either. But Oxford, right?
Yeah, Oxford. That was the last time I cooked. Got my golden tickets and peace.
I'm out.
I'm out.
We all did.
Hey, I'm shark taking this hot weather cooking now. I'm out of that deal.
Yeah, I'm done.
I
I'm about to fill out.
Man, I cooked ribs over in Columbus, man. If it wasn't for the folks around me, man, just having a good time, and we hung out in G-Man's RV, it was a hot day, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was a hot day. So steak cooking's gonna be about. Well, we're cooking again the end of September. I'm hoping it's gonna be like this, kind of moderately cool outside.
Middle of October, we having one right here on 22nd to benefit the VFW.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. With a half chicken ancillary.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to do that.
That's right.
I might have to cook a half chicken that day.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Maybe, hey, how about on the drum?
Mm-hmm.
Half chicken on the drum? Or half chicken on the red box. Can't go wrong with a
Either
half chicken
one.
on the red box.
Either one.
Like, look, I get one that look like the one Bill Purvis cooked the other day. Oh, son.
It's like a picture. Well, it was a picture.
It was a picture, but I'm talking about, it looked like a picture that ought to have been in the dictionary of a half chicken.
It's like he painted that. He didn't take the picture. It's like he painted it. the way
Yeah,
he
that's
wanted
right. Did you see that? Man, that's a good looking
it. It
half
was
chicken.
perfect in every way.
I hope Bill Purvis is watching because he's the man. He's the man.
If you don't know who Bill Purvis is, he's a chicken fried barbecue.
Chicken fried barbecue.
He's got some really good rub out there, and he's one of the leaders in the KCBS points chase right now.
And just one of the nice guys out there on the
Genuine good dude.
genuinely good dude. I don't mind supporting people like that.
Kind
Kind of like Icy Tech Coolers.
IC Tech Coolers. Yeah, if y'all don't know, but we got a new cooler sponsor, and it's IC Tech.
Icy Tech.
They're going to be here Tuesday and bringing us our new sponsor coolers.
Yeah.
I believe he's bringing us one to do a raffle off on the show.
Nice.
So we'll have a IC Tech 25 probably to raffle off on the show. And then he's bringing us some for our whole hogs and for our KCBS and our MBN cooking and Memphis May and all that good stuff.
So Icy Tech.
Y'all check out IC Tech. Look them up on YouTube. Look them up on Facebook. They support our veterans and first responders.
Military, people with PTSD.
Yep.
They are big supporters and sponsors of Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation.
That's right.
And so that's how we became, had a relationship with them. And
As of right now, you can go on IC Tech's website if you want to purchase your cooler right now. then you can
got a
go in
promo
there
code?
and type in Sweet Swine Oh Mine, no spaces, and it will give you 10% off and free shipping.
Look at there. All right, we need to make a ticker on. We'll make a ticker on that for next week. If you order your Isotech, type in Sweet Swine. Oh my! You get 10% off and free shipping. Can't beat that.
No.
Can't beat that with a stick. So, Isotech.
And you're supporting an organization that supports our veterans, our heroes, both past and alive, active and former military, and first responders.
Yeah.
A lot of programs, and they heavily sponsor those guys. So we want to do as much as we can for those people that are giving back already.
And they make a great product.
Great product. I mean, all the way up to 1,100 quart cooler.
Golly.
Look at that. Ooh.
Yes.
Get
Yes.
run your nose over that.
Oh, that smells like grandmama's house.
It sure does.
Oh my gosh. Oh. That'll make the top of your roof of your mouth hang down right there if you eat it right now. But look at that, boys and girls. I mean, seriously. Come on.
Cutlet, man.
Chicken cutlet.
And we talked about that LeBlanc yellow can Creole seasoning.
Yeah.
That is it. You can throw rocks at every other Creole seasoning after you've had this one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have, while it's hot, we're gonna have to go in here and hit them. Because it sticks good, it kind of melts in, y'all.
I'm gonna get a picture of that.
Look, this one here's effective.
Oh, it sure is. Ha! Ha! Son. Boy, you run that through some gravy, it'll make you slap somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you, Daniel Haley. That's all the goodness right there, son.
Wow. Look. You can't stand up and holler for some fried chicken. I don't know who you are.
Man.
And that cutlet right there is superbly cooked. Golden brown.
You give me a 3-piece of that?
Slim chicken, step on back
Yeah.
to the fat rooster.
What fajita seasoning do you use?
That would be Texas Chrome.
Texas
Fajita.
Chrome fajita.
That's
It's
right.
Top notch, man. Yeah. Somebody just asked that.
Texas Chrome fajita is good.
I got some at the store.
Absolutely.
Some at Big Buddy, man.
What's the other one we had the other day that was still pretty good?
That looks goat lipping good.
Oh, I'm here to tell you.
Definitely hate ranch has definitely a couple of people.
Hey, Maynard.
Yeah. Son, that right there is fine.
I'm telling you.
If you cook that chicken right there and put it between a biscuit, you'd sell enough to make money. I'm talking about
Yes.
like make you some money, serious money. Can I buy that local? Michael, you can buy that at my shop in Olive Branch. Olive Branch, Big Muddy Outdoors. You come see me. I got Texas Chrome fajita. See. What's that?
Biscuits is almost there.
Biscuits is almost there.
Just a little bit till we got poached eggs.
That.
That right there.
Not quite working out like I hoped, but
Hey man, if it don't work out, just fry me one. Just poke the yolk. I want some poke the yolk on something. One of these.
Yeah. Telling you.
That right there is fine. I mean, fine.
You can sell that and make money, you're right.
got some Lyle syrup to
Oh, yeah.
drizzle on there.
We do.
That might.
Oh,
just
that'd
be the-
pick it up.
that might just
Boy,
be
if you
the
put
tip.
that, a nice butter biscuit with that with some Lyle syrup on it.
Dusty, here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you.
I mean,
if you catered that, yeah, I mean, if you cooked a bunch of that for catering,
We didn't marinate or nothing.
nothing.
If you can marinate it, it's another level even. Because you get a little better texture from marinating. But y'all, that right there is all you got to do.
Steven said if Holly wasn't making meatloaf, I'd drive right past my house to go get some. That's exactly right.
Yes. The biscuits are almost there. Maynard's poaching eggs.
Chick-fil-A,
Gravy is made.
Chick-fil-A with soup.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you, Chick-fil-A, if I started selling that biscuit and chicken right there, Chick-fil-A would have a problem with me.
They would come looking to what I'm doing.
Yeah. They'd be like, homie.
Hey,
bruh. What you doing?
but I like chicken.
Pig biscuit.
Look at the piggy biscuit.
Look at that thing. That's awesome.
Go over in front of the other one.
TikTok. Go in front of TikTok.
They didn't see it. TikTok didn't see it.
TikTok. Pig biscuits in the house.
There you go.
We don't need no cookies.
We don't need no stinking cookie. We found some biscottis in Mexico. It looked like this little pig. It just didn't jive with the whole program, but a fried pig biscuit certainly does.
Yeah. And it held shape very well.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to kind of cut the
You cut the bottom off, lay it flat.
We'll just kind of mash it a little bit.
I don't know.
There we go. So that's good. That's another whole project right there, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for a secret.
That's a
Secret project. One of these ancillary projects.
It's G14 classified.
Charles, we appreciate it, bud. Come back and watch us anytime, man.
Same win.
Say when for what?
I'm gonna put the butter on top of the biscuits
Okay.
while we wait.
We got 3 ready right now.
Tell me you don't. They looking all right, Dusty. Tell me about it. I'm ready to eat too, man. I ain't gonna like it. Yeah.
The good part is, as soon as they come out, we put another batch in.
Yeah, that's right.
Breakfast biscuit,
Breakfast.
or no, dessert biscuit. Sorry.
Yeah. Because that's gonna be maybe the chicken and the syrup kind of situation.
Maybe some apple butter.
Buddy. We gotta have a. No. Are you bringing them to goat days?
Negatory, they going down here tonight.
If you ain't here, you gonna miss out.
I don't know where you. They don't get all of this by taking it somewhere else.
I didn't get all this by sharing a whole bunch of food.
If you here, we'll share.
Yeah.
I might.
I ain't gonna make no trip.
I'm gonna pretty much tell you that none of that will probably leave here tonight.
Hey, if you want that to get somewhere, you better do them like them cracklings in Louisiana. You better put them in the back of your truck.
Yes.
And I don't mean in the back of the cab. I mean the back.
You better rat hole it all the way back. Hey, there's another little. I'm gonna fry this other little piece of bread. It can't be reached.
No. Yeah, we ain't saving that.
We made that chicken good, crispy.
Yeah. Yeah, that grist was hot.
Yeah. We're gonna get us another little board here ready. We're gonna turn these out.
Hey, we're gonna go over an hour tonight. I just want y'all to know that.
But y'all gonna get to see y'all getting a little more involved in the process.
I mean, we showed you a recipe tonight.
This-
Full recipe. And chicken.
And chicken, there's nothing simpler.
That's money chicken.
Cook it
right
right, good seasoning, LeBlanc's Creole,
there. Yeah.
and chicken fry.
And I got that at the pig. It wasn't like it was some
No, Sanderson Farm.
Sanderson Farm
Chicken
straight out of
breast.
the grocery store.
You want to use thighs? I like thighs probably better, but for this deal, this works better.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So we're.
As long as you cut them thin, I don't mind breast for that. I mean, you know.
So I think Maynard's got enough ready. I'm gonna turn the biscuits out so we can put our other pan ready in there.
Yeah.
I got to get our rest of our butter ready because we got to re-butter our skillet.
Yeah, man. Now we don't have. Hold on, but you're putting salty butter
In the skillet.
In the skillet, not.
Yeah, our biscuits are
already done. I was thinking wrong.
That's okay.
That's okay.
You want to butter these biscuits a little? I mean, son.
I mean,
Look at that crust, boys.
that butter
Boys
on the
and girls.
bottom. That butter on the bottom of that pan makes such a good crust. When he melted that butter, just for a little bit before he put those biscuits in there, it kind of crust up the bottom, man. And then you flip them over so they're buttery on both sides. That's the way you do it. Butterflip biscuits.
You
Right
saw it
here.
here on Old School.
Old school, right there.
We're gonna melt this butter, y'all.
Michael, I am open on the weekends. I'll be there Saturday. You come
All
see
right.
me.
Maynard, come on over here and start your assembly process. And I'll come over here and get these other biscuits ready.
I'm gonna come over here and
Let me get a spoon for the gravy.
I'm gonna get a fork for the eating.
Give me one.
I mean, y'all start the assembly process. We got spoons or we got forks?
There's some forks. Look in that
Jeff, what do we
box.
do?
There's a box of forks over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Is they're wrapped up, they're already ready to go.
What? Who did this?
Comes from one of our events we had here. Maynard's going to show you how to assemble this here masterpiece.
This is a Jeff Maynard production.
He is Mr. Egg himself, and Benedict is his middle name.
What you got there, Maynard?
All right. So we're gonna do.
You gonna cut that dude in
Biscuit.
half?
Cut in half.
Son.
I can't stand it. If
All
you
right,
don't
so
like
these are not
You
the
going to do this
best.
on the bottom first?
Yep. These are not the best poached eggs in the world, but
I'm gonna here to tell you, if
I
you
think-
don't like a
I
hot
think
butter
you
biscuit,
can
gravy-
poke the yolk.
He got the
And
gravy. Where the gravy?
the gravy's in the blaze right here.
So, you got a little gravy? That's going on top of that? Oh, goodness.
I might have to go get some.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, I'm a sauce freak, so I like a whole lot of that gravy on there.
So, let's show
So
that.
this is the biscuit. The
Redneck Benedict.
yeah, this is chicken fried Benedict is what we're calling it.
Chicken fried Benedict.
So I want you to poke that yolk.
Well, you know I will.
Poke that yolk.
You know I will. Well, I'm going to show that, like, just, if you see that, poke the yolk, baby.
There is nothing better.
I
in my
mean,
opinion.
come on.
Hey, I got some garnishment for you.
What kind of garnish?
Some of their garlic chives.
Well, come on, man.
You ready?
I got one over here. Tell me a little bit. Look at there, fancy smancy. Here, who's next? Let me get out of the way. I'm gonna step over here and get out of the way. That means I want to sit over here. And
And this is actually first place golden ticket world food winning gravy right here.
oh, wow.
No. That right there where it's at.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing better than that poke yolk egg.
If y'all ain't knocking each other over to get the next in line, something's wrong.
That's hot. I'm gonna here flip these biscuits over and get them back in the red box.
These here.
These here, right back on in the red box.
That ain't fair.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go for a double yolk here. Danny, man. Thank you.
Son, you need a fork?
Yes, please.
And so this
Here you go.
perfectly made 2 10-inch skillets of biscuits.
Plus a pig.
Plus a pig.
Plus the pig. Back in the red box. Round 2.
I'm telling you, I can tell you how good that is, but it would not do it justice.
Dusty, man.
Here you go, Dusty. Yes, sir.
Look at there.
Look at there. Look at there.
Look at there.
Oh, look. There's a little yolk.
Yeah, we had 1 or 2 break on open for us.
I ain't mad at it. Because there's a little yolk in here in this pan.
I ain't mad at that.
Oh,
Mark, man.
come on now.
Here you go,
I'm
Lambert.
in.
Uh-oh. I'm out on forks.
The chives, man. The chives.
Here, let me get you another fork over here.
If you don't have any garlic chives growing outside your door, you should. They come back every year. You can use them in anything.
Huh?
Rosemary, thyme, sage, all that stuff comes back year after year. So
Here you go.
no reason to not have it growing out there and just use it in your everyday cooking. Look at this. Yeah, look at it. I want to say, watch it jiggle. Yeah.
Because we're all about poking the
the
yolk here on Old School.
Because you can just give it a little help.
Look at that.
Come on, man.
Same thing. Look here. That's still open.
You know,
We did get one of the coolest videos when we were in Mexico.
oh yeah.
We were eating brunch at Chewy's,
Mm-hmm.
and they brought out this sandwich with a sunny side up egg,
It was a croque madame.
and they set it down on the table. And before any of us could reach for it, this egg starts slipping off the side of this dish, and it went so slow. It took about a minute and a half
Mm-hmm.
to slide all the way off this dish, and it was phenomenal. We did get it on video, so maybe Mark or Ashley can post that.
Key component, y'all. Chicken fry, Creole seasoning.
Got another.
Right there on that
Oh,
plate. This is fine.
This is some of the best. Of course, we say this all the time.
Yeah, we do.
We wonder how we continue to surprise ourselves with good food.
No surprise. That's why you got a cooking show.
Yeah. But that's why we got people like Maynard, Dusty, Daniel, Gary, Jamie that come and create all these special dishes of their own.
Yeah.
And it allows and we get to share it with y'all.
And it introduces us to some stuff
Yeah,
too.
a lot of stuff. G-Man comes and cooks some good stuff, you know.
Yeah, Benuelos. If it wasn't for old school, we wouldn't know Benuelos. We wouldn't know adobo.
That's right. Daniel, you go down the wrong pipe.
Yeah. Come on, Daniel.
I'll wash it down on another bite.
Yeah.
So,
Son.
chicken fried Benedict, country style with gravy.
Yeah.
Tell me about this gravy. What makes it special, man?
Instead of regular milk
Mm-hmm.
or cream, we use evaporated milk.
What?
That's the secret.
Really?
Evaporated
And
milk.
of course, the seasoning, the mother seasoning of all seasonings, the Knorr chicken.
Nor chicken bouillon, powdered bouillon.
All right. So, I don't want to do something.
You gonna slow down? Oh, you're just gone.
Oh, what? Slow down.
You said you're gonna do something. I thought you were fixing
Well,
to slow down.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Going with the apple butter?
No. I got another situation.
Come on. Come on.
I'm going to open that up.
That's fire.
I'm going to put me a little chicken on there.
You want some Lyle?
Oh, yeah, that's what happened.
He's going chicken dessert now.
A little Lyle's drizzle ain't gonna hurt nothing
Man,
at
on
all.
a chicken biscuit with Lyle's.
It wouldn't even hurt sprinkling some on top of this right here.
Mm-mm.
All right. So get some Lyle's
Okay.
golden syrup.
You ain't ever had that. I'm just telling you here to tell you. We buy about a gallon for a reason.
And
Yes. Rick Surratt and DJ
I'm
up in New
gonna try
Hampshire
not to-
turned us on to this.
And it does make one of the best freaking pecan pies you'll ever eat.
I mean,
No doubt.
everybody get in on this because I won't be able to eat all of it.
Okay. Mayor,
I'm going to set that back there.
one of the better ideas that you come up with right there.
Maynard, you're a gentleman and a scholar.
Golly, man.
But this is going to be like,
I'm telling you, we're gonna have some more Benedict shows. I can tell you that right
Yeah.
now. Because I've got about 12 of them.
There's so many good things to say about Eggs Benedict.
there's so many good things to say about biscuits.
That too. Of course, y'all know real Eggs Benedict's made with English muffin.
That's right.
However,
But I ain't English.
I ain't English. I mean, we say one for the queen,
Bruh.
but
Bro,
he said that's where it's at.
get it.
Let me see.
Get that, dude. Forget waffles, man.
Mm-hmm.
Forget it.
Forget about it. Oh my God!
Maynard.
Oh yeah.
There's your breakfast on a biscuit right there.
Son.
I'm kind of sad this is gone.
I already know this is gonna be good.
Good Lord,
You said the word Lyle's.
yeah. If
I
y'all
knew.
hadn't figured out,
I knew.
that's a buzzword about here.
Yep.
For
Oh,
some
my.
kind of sweet goodness.
Huh?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What about that?
It's one of the better bites I've had in the last month.
I know.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Huh?
For sure.
That right there is tasty.
Oh my goodness. That is
Don't-
phenomenal.
You put some apple butter on
Miss
one?
Rita, thank you for bringing this apple butter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay this apple butter's still warm, y'all.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
That's righteous.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Righteous. Look, y'all, that the bottoms of those biscuits are so good and crispy.
Mhm. You almost have a hard time cutting through it with a
Yeah, with a plastic fork. That's what gives you that really good texture.
It's like that apple butter.
It's hitting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we hope you learned something special. I know it's
Wow,
National
that
Biscuit Month. This is a good biscuit recipe. It works. It's simple.
Yeah.
If you don't have self-rising flour, you can add baking powder, a little baking soda and baking powder, and you can do it. Now, how much? That's going to be up to you. It's going to kind of, I'm going to say for this amount, you're probably 3/4 of a teaspoon of each, somewhere in there. For 4 cups, it might be, around 3/4 of a teaspoon to up to a teaspoon of each.
You gotta have.
You gotta try to
have
have
bites of that. That ain't playing around. Don't throw your fork away.
He ain't playing.
Hey, isn't Lyle's English?
Lyle's is English.
Lyle's might be English, but I'm not.
Straight out of London.
Is it?
Yep.
I thought it was Canada.
Straight out of London.
I'm good with that. Holmes, you just almost had a seizure after trying that.
I know.
That's what
I had a little moment.
That's what Danny Green said. He said, "Don't slow down just because you're full, Holmes.
Don't stop eating just because you're full.
Don't make that a reason."
Are there other biscuits that need to be checked on?
There's una mas. Get in there and get it.
No, I meant the other
In
pack.
the
I'll
oven?
just put them in there a little bit ago. Yeah. There is another round in the or in the rip box.
It's good.
We're doing it.
Are you we good for a popsicle?
It's about that time, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
We're
how time flies. when
we're
you're having
hour
fun.
we're hour 12, baby.
God, boy, it just flew by when we got into this.
That right there. That right there is so good.
The gravy.
Yeah.
Now, did you make the roux with butter?
Butter and flour.
So butter and flour are pretty much equal parts.
Yep.
Equal parts of butter and flour. And then
It is actually a half stick butter.
Yep.
1/4 cup flour. And 2 cans of
Evaporated milk. Yep.
so the half a stick of butter.
Yep.
1/4 cup of flour.
Yep.
2 cans of evaporated milk. So
Yep. And then about a 20 teaspoon and tablespoon of the Nord chicken seasoning.
and then black pepper.
Yep. And then black pepper. That's it.
And the key to making this, y'all, though, is put your butter and your flour together and stir it. You got to cook your roux a little bit. You got to cook that flour to make sure that it makes a smooth gravy. You have to cook it, otherwise you're going to taste like some milky flour.
Yep. Don't do that.
So, and it'll come together real nice. The chicken bouillon adds a real nice hint to it. If you can sweeten it up just a touch. If you want to brown some sausage and throw it in there, it works perfect. And funny enough, even maple sausage with this chicken bouillon comes out really good. It's surprising how good it is.
Mike Brown says after watching this, gonna have to fuss at the boss for keeping me late.
You got that right. File a grievance.
Yeah. Missed out on chicken biscuit.
He missed out.
He did. It was a
Pretty
total-
special.
I know we say that a lot, but it's a pretty special meal, right?
Show is. But let's give it to God real quick.
All right, sir. Yes, sir. Our gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you for this time together with friends and family, really. And Lord, just thank you for this food we had, Lord, and just be with the many people that are hurting right now in the city of Memphis. Thank you for our law enforcement officers, and I know this area is hurting, Lord, but really all we need is your strength and your forgiveness, Lord, and just follow you. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your example. Thank you for dying on the cross for us. Again, thank you for these fine friends and this fellowship we get to have. And Lord, may we just be a blessing to one person out there. It'll be for your glory. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
All right. Well, boys and girls.
Jesus wants a personal relationship with you, but even if you have one with him, he wants you all in. He
All
wants
in.
you to be red hot for he wants you to be red hot for him. Our preacher he talked about being hot or cold.
Hot or cold? Ain't no lukewarm, son.
And he said in the scripture, he said he would rather you be hot or cold than be lukewarm. It makes him sick to his stomach when you are lukewarm.
Yeah.
Drinking lukewarm water it gives you a bad feel in your mouth. It's a bad taste. And it says in the scripture, he is sick to his stomach when you are lukewarm. So if you have a relationship with him, he wants you to be red hot for him and stand out in the crowd. If you don't know him, email me, email Ashley, somebody. We hope that you have a relationship with
Talk to somebody. I'm gonna tell you, I spent a lot of my life being a fence rider. I used God when I wanted him, and then when something didn't go my way, I blamed him. And that's not how it goes. You gotta be all in. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're a fence rider, the devil owns a fence.
Right.
The devil owns a fence. You gotta be on one side or the other. Just like Mark said, there's no lukewarm, son. Love God and love people. We're going to see y'all next week. All right. God bless you. Y'all have a great day, great week. We'll see y'all next time. Pray for somebody. Man, the greatest gift we have is to pray for somebody.
And Memphis. Pray for Memphis.
Pray for Memphis. Memphis needs Jesus, Lord, more than ever. Thank you for the people watching. God bless y'all. And again, have a good week. Be a blessing to somebody every day. Make a goal to be a blessing to somebody every day. God bless you. Y'all have a great week.